Clifton Warren, and welcome to the Top Producer Podcast, the role of distribution strategy. Growth doesn't come from everywhere. It comes from somewhere very specific. See, in previous episode, I introduced the idea of growth engine and the growth system. The engine drives results today, and the system builds capabilities over time. But for any system to work, you need to answer a fundamental question. This is important. Where does growth actually come from? And this is where many firms lack clarity. The default approach is simply too broad. We'll grow across all segments. We'll pursue all opportunities. We'll go where the business is. Sounds like they're going to war or a battle. Now, that may sound flexible, but in practice, it creates delusion. Because when everything is a priority, nothing is. Effort gets spread, focus gets lost, and outcomes become inconsistent. Undefined market creates undefined outcomes. And this is where distribution strategy becomes critical. Distribution strategy defines three things: the segment you target, the channels you use to reach them, and the priorities you choose to focus on. It answers the two practical questions: where do we play and how do we win? And when those are clear, everything else starts to align. Resources are directed effectively. Effort becomes more focused. Conversations improves. And because you're not trying to grow everywhere, you're growing where it makes sense, where it matters most. And growth comes from focus, not spread. Without a defined distribution strategy, growth becomes just simply trying to seek opportunity, random opportunities, inconsistent pipelines, and unpredictable results. But with it, growth becomes targeted, more repeatable, and more controllable. And this is how strategy and architecture come together. Strategy defines direction, architecture enables execution. And distribution strategy sits right at the intersection. By defining where the focus is only part of the equation. The next step is building a system that consistently creates and develops opportunities within those areas. And in future episodes, I will talk about how to break down what a repeatable business development system actually looks like. But I'll leave you with this closing line. If you don't define where your growth comes from, you will leave it to chance. I'm Clifton Warren. Thanks for listening.